today we're going to be looking at the Amazon Fire TV. Now, there are two devices, the Amazon Fire TV and the Amazon Fire TV Stick. Now, this is important to note because I will be making a separate video where I compare the two, and there's going to be a separate review for each and then a comparison. So make sure to check out my channel if you're interested in either of these. Anyways, let's look at the star of the show, the Amazon Fire TV box. I get confused with the names for these things because Amazon Fire this, Amazon Fire that. Anyways, the device itself, it has a quad-core processor with 2 gigs of memory inside, and a nice feature is if you are not happy with 2 gigs of memory inside, you have a USB port on the side right here to put a flash drive in there and expand your storage. It also has a remote that is included with it because of course you need a remote. Uses HDMI out and a optic cable there for your optical audio. Get that out there. And you can play high performance games for a remote that does not come with it. You have to pay separately, but it's a gaming remote, so you can play certain Android games that the Amazon has on their market. It has an Ethernet cable, and it's $99. At the time of this recording, it is not available in the United States, it looks like, on the Amazon website. You can probably get it still at Best Buy website and their stores, but right now, for some reason, at least for me, this is not available to purchase right now on their website. But go look, maybe it's resolved by the end of this. Might be because they're planning on releasing a new one. Anyways, let's get down to it. So this is a great device. I won't be showing you like the interface today or anything like that. If you guys want to see a walkthrough of some of the features on the screen, go ahead and put that in the comments and I'll do that. But I'm just going to go over how this device works and runs and everything, and maybe just show you the basic menus and stuff. So it's got a kind of a matte coating on top and then glossy around the edges. There is a light on the front, I believe on the right side, that flashes to let you know it's powering on if you plug it in. There is no power switch, so the only way to turn this on is to plug it in or unplug it to turn it off. But it goes into sleep mode, which deactivates it until you press a button on the remote. So anyways, it's not plugged in now, so no power. On the back you have your power port, which uses a Amazon proprietary cable. And then over here you have HDMI out, you have your optical audio out, Ethernet cable, and the flash drive slot right there. I don't know if you can put a portable hard drive in there. You might be able to. Something you should look into. You got the Amazon logo on top, and it's relatively light, and under your TV you're not going to really notice it. It's very thin and, unassuming. The bottom, of course, just has the FCC information because they got to put that there. Anyways, I really like this device. If you're an Amazon Prime user, it is, I would say, worth the $95 or $99 because you get so many shows for free with Amazon Prime included, and you get lots of music for free with the new Amazon Prime Music. So overall, this is a great buy for you because you get access to all that on your TV. And you can, of course, install YouTube apps or video games and just play them on here. Even look at your pictures on here if you wanted to. And it's a really nice device. So it's like, if you like the Chromecast, this is like the Chromecast with an interface, because the Chromecast does not have that. So this has menus, options, stuff like that, if you want to be changing things like that. And another great feature of this, which it comes with it actually, is the remote. It has, your normal functions, play, pause, back, forward, rewind, home button, back menus, and your directional pad. And it has one of my favorite features, the of course, the voice search button, which is so cool. You just hold it down and you can say like Johnny Depp, and it shows you Johnny Depp movies pull up on the screen. Or you can just search with clicking and going left and right and selecting the letters, which is more complicated. So instead of having to buy a keyboard or typing with this annoying little trackpad thingy here, you use your voice, which is really nice. You just hold it down, say what you want, release when you're done, and it pulls it up. You can say How I Met Your Mother, you can say movies released in 2000, and if they have it, it'll show up. And it even searches some of their apps. So like if you search for, Queen, the band Queen, or Journey or something like that, it'll pull up music videos associated in the Vivo app. Sometimes that works for me. It's hit or miss. Anyways, this is included with it, and to replace it, I think it's about $25, $30 to get another one of these remotes. It runs on AAA batteries, 2 AAAs. So sorry if you were looking for rechargeable, you're out of luck. And then it looks like an infrared sensor on the top, but from what I can tell, it doesn't do that. I mean, I have pointed it backwards where there's no sensors facing forward and, play pause. I've even gone into the room and controlled it, so I don't think I'm 99% sure it's Bluetooth connectivity. So that's the remote. I use this device with Wi-Fi. I don't have an Ethernet port near the device, so I would use Ethernet if it was available. But my overall satisfaction with this is really high. But for some reason with me, there's a glitch in my device. And I need to contact Amazon about it. I don't know if this is with all the Fire TVs or just mine. But sometimes if I leave it and don't watch something, or just, I'm done watching stuff for the night and come back the next day, and I turn it on and start playing a video, the audio will be off with the video. So, their lips will be moving on the video and maybe the audio is delayed. It sounds like normal audio, but it doesn't go with what's going on screen. So what I have to do is unplug the device, plug it back in, and then everything works fine most of the time. There's like 1 out of every 100 unplugs that the device has it a little less off audio-wise. But, which is really odd. I think that wouldn't be a problem, but it's very strange how that's weird. It's just weird. But I have not, I don't know. That's just a weird little thing with that. So if you have one of these and that happens to you too, let me know in the comments, because it might just be me. Of course, I'm going to contact Amazon and I'll update you guys with that too. But it's a really great device. It is a little fingerprint magnety, but if you're not going to be touching this thing, you leave it under your TV, that's great. The remote has only been changed batteries once in the year I've owned it, so that's pretty nice. It's also a fingerprint magnet, so if you're eating popcorn while using this remote, you're going to get it greasy, which is kind of a downside, I guess, if you want to keep your devices clean. So buying this over Android TV or buying it over a Chromecast for $95, I don't know if I would recommend that. It, of course, depends on what you need. Make sure to check out my videos because, like I said, I'll be talking about the Fire Stick, which is considerably cheaper for $39, so it might be worth it for you just to get this. You might not even need this device right here. So make sure to check that out on my channel, which will be up pretty soon. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. I definitely recommend you checking this out at least. Even if you have Amazon Prime, I definitely recommend you checking this out. And if you like this, but you're like, I really don't want to spend $99, and I'm not a big gamer, definitely watch my review of this device, because if the price was too much for this one and you're not a gamer, go with this. You'll see why in my review and comparisons, so make sure you do that. Anyways, guys, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this review. If it helped you decide anything, please subscribe. I got lots of Amazon stuff, Kindles I review all the time, so make sure you check those out. Also, check out my new channel. I like video games, and I know a lot of people on the internet do, so I've decided to have a video gaming channel called Neon Ghost. I'll put a link in the description. Please go subscribe to that. I don't have any content up yet, but look soon for some funny videos and video games and crazy stuff like that. Also, check out the sponsor coming up. I wouldn't be able to buy amazing products like these without the help of sponsors, so please check that out. If you like what you see in the video or want to know more, click the link in the description. And if you want to buy something from the person, use the code GMAPPER14 and get a great discount. Hope you guys have a great day. Check out my sponsor, subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.